Here's the 3-0 delivery. Taken in there for strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 delivery to Jason Boris. And that just a little high, and bases are now loaded as Jason walks with 1 down.
Boris for the walk. That brings Gary Griffith, the right fielder, to the
Pitcher Jason Wanstreet finding himself in a bit of trouble here. Has to work real hard to get out of this situation. The next batter is Gary Griffith. Jason from the windup. He kicks and fires. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Good fastball there by Jason Wanstreet. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Curveball low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gary Griffith also plays basketball and enjoys collecting baseball cards. And here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball fouled off his ankle. Ouch. Still only in the top of the first here with the bases loaded. Keith Crawford on third base, Jaime Jones on second, and Jason Boris leading off of first base. And it's up to Gary Griffith to try to drive these guys in. Let's see what happens. Jason Wanstreet with a good count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's his delivery. Fastball fouled back. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. And there's the second out of this inning. Great pitch from Jason Wanstreet.
Brings up the third baseman, number 21, Daniel Thomas.
Daniel Thomas now steps up. In the offseason, Daniel plays Pop Warner football. And there's a drive to center field. Drifting back to the center fielder. No, he will not get this as it goes to the fence. In comes 1 run. Here comes another. And a 3rd run scores. As Daniel Thomas hits a bases-loaded double, scoring 3 runs on that blast. What a shot. This brings up TJ Krull. And he looks at a fastball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, after that blast by Daniel Thomas to center field, Poway Green leads the Poway White 3-0 in the top of the first. And he is on second base as TJ takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch there by Jason Wanstreet. Jason from the stretch checks the runner at second. Here's the delivery. Curveball in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. TJ must try to make contact here in this situation. And he does as he fouls that one off. Good piece of hitting there to keep himself alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop, bobbled. Can he get him? No! TJ is safe, so runners are at first and third after the mishandling of the ball by the shortstop, Andy Morales.
Great hitter in the Poway Green lineup.
So with 2 down,
7, Brian Shearer.
there are still runners at first and third here in the top of the first for the Poway Green All-Star team. And this brings up Brian Shearer. Well, a great piece of hitting there by TJ Kroll as he managed to get the ball in play with 2 strikes on him. Choked up a little on the bat, did the right thing. Here's the pitch. Fastball high. A bit of a chilly evening tonight at Poway Lake. Here's the 1-0 delivery. High again. 2 balls. No strikes. Here's the 2-0 delivery. In there. Strike 1. Great pitch. You can almost feel the excitement in the air as this is an all-star game. I remember in my Pony and Colt all-star days, my head was definitely filled with excitement during these games, and that is the second strike as the count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good location there by Jason Wanstreet. Let's see if he can put him in the book here on the 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball, golfed and hit right to the shortstop, and Andy Morales flips it to the second baseman, Aaron Marks, for the force out. So, through the first half inning of play, the Poway Green All-Stars lead the Poway White All-Star team 3-0 on the double by Daniel Thomas. Let's find out. Playing first base tonight for the Poway Green All-Star team is Jaime Jones.
We're going to put Poway.
Playing second base tonight, Keith Crawford.
Right field.
Playing shortstop, Brian Shearer. And on third base, Daniel Thomas. Way out in left, Charlie Hoffman. And out in center field, Jason Boris. Finally, in right field, Gary Griffith. Pitching for the Poway Green, Larry Sarkozy. And catching for Poway Green, TJ Kroll. And the leadoff batter here for the White is Aaron Marks. And he takes a fastball right down the middle for strike 1 from Sarkozy. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Curveball in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, outside corner, strike 2. So the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Larry Sarkozy looking in for a sign. Sets and fires in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, the job of the leadoff hitter is obviously to try to get on base, but in that happening, he is trying to take as many pitches as he can from the pitcher so his other teammates can get an idea of what the pitcher throws. And he is doing that as he runs the count full as that fastball is in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a fastball right down the middle, strike 3. So 1 up, 1 down as Michael Butler
Hitter for Poway,
comes up.
19, Mike Butler, the center fielder.
Michael Butler plays football in the offseason. And there's the ground ball. First baseman Jaime picks it up and throws it to Larry Sarkozy for the out as Larry beats Michael Butler to the bag. Great play there on that connection between Jaime Jones and Larry Sarkozy.
With 2 out, number 3 hitter, number 12, Andy Morales, the shortstop.
So 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. This brings up Andy Morales. Well, here's the first pitch to Andy Morales. That one just a bit high. Poway White needs to start something here to chip away at that 3-0 deficit as Andy Morales takes a fastball down the middle. Good pitch from Larry Sarkozy. 1 ball, 1 strike. Larry from the windup. There's a curveball driven up the middle, little bounding grounder, and that's picked up by the shortstop, and he throws out the runner at first base. Play goes 6-3.
3 up, 3 down for Poway White.
So, at the end of 1 full inning of play, it is the Poway Green leading the Poway White All-Star team by a score of 3-0.
Green, 3 runs on 3 hits.
Leading off for things for the Poway Green All-Star team in the top of the second is the pitcher, Larry Sarkozy. Larry had an easy first inning of pitching as he sent the first 3 men he faced down in order. 2 balls, no strikes to Larry. Larry batting in the 9th spot tonight. Jason Wanstreet checks his signs. Here's the delivery from his windup. Fastball swung on and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Larry took a monstrous cut there. In fact, I think I saw the hat of his third base coach move a little bit because of the air. And that one's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, when Larry isn't playing baseball, he's busy playing football. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Curveball, fouled off. Good piece of hitting there by Larry Sarkozy. Well, the crowd's still arriving here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3. Great pitch there by Jason Wanstreet as he sends Larry Sarkozy down watching.
Back to the top of the order to number 18, Charlie Hoffman.
This brings up the leadoff batter, Charlie Hoffman, who grounded to the third baseman his first time up. There's a fastball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Wanstreet looking at his catcher. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Little high. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch from Wall Street. There's a fastball. A bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Waiting on deck is Keith Crawford, and in the hole, Jaime Jones. And they, of course, started things for the Poway Green team in the top of the first with back-to-back base hits. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Wall Street. Taken in there, strike 2. Nice pitch there from Jason. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Charlie Hoffman. Chris Webb gives him the sign, and there's a base hit up the middle. Rounding the bag is Charlie Hoffman. So Charlie Hoffman leads things off here for Poway in the top of the 2nd inning with a line drive over the pitcher's head. So after starting off strong in the 1st inning by getting 3 runs, Poway off to a great start here in the top of the 2nd. Well, on the 2-2 delivery, Charlie Hoffman drills that pitch straight into center field, so he is on first base right now. Keith Crawford steps in the box to single his first time up. 1 down, man on first base, and there's a pickoff move back. Oh, very close there, as Charlie Hoffman just gets his foot in before he is tagged in the face by the white first baseman, Jason Garrow. Keith looking at his third base coach for a sign. Charlie Hoffman takes his lead. And here's the pitch in the dirt. And going to second is Charlie Hoffman. He will be in there with no throw from the catcher. One down here in the top of the 2nd. Poway Green up 3-0 over the Poway White All-Star team. Here's the pitch, and there's a line drive into left field. Over the left fielder's head, a 1-hop to the fence. Going around third is Charlie Hoffman, and Charlie is held up by the third base coach. So on that rip double by Keith Crawford, there are runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 away. That definitely was a shot. So Keith Crawford gets his 2nd hit of the ball game, a double, and this brings up Jaime Jones. Jaime ripped a blistering single up the middle last time up. And they will intentionally walk Jaime Jones to get to Jason Boris. It seems like Jaime gets walked intentionally a lot in these situations because he does have that dangerous stick up there. Jaime is known for great power. Jaime the other day pitched a no-hitter against the Mira Mesa All-Star team. So maybe we'll see his arm tonight if he is needed. And he gets his walk. This brings up Jason Boris.
1 out, the base is loaded. Number 4 hitter, Jason Boris.
Boris walked and scored his last time up. And he can hit one out of the yard. As he is the cleanup hitter tonight. Here's the pitch. A curveball swung on and fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. So 1 down in the top of the 2nd inning. Green team up 3-0, but they are threatening here with the bases loaded. And their cleanup hitter at the plate. Here's the pitch from Jason Wall Street, a curveball, a little low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jason Wanstreet checking the lead of the runner at third base. Here's the delivery. Curveball, just a bit high. The Poway Green All-Star team is coached by Brad Griffith, Herb Krull, and Ken Thomas. Coaching for the Poway White All-Star team is Bill Shear, Jerry Anderson, and Steve Morales. And there's a ground ball to the third baseman. There's a force out at the home plate, and they get one out. And there's now 2 down in the top of the second inning. What happened there is Jason Boris hit a ground ball right to the third baseman, Bob Remensperger, and he alertly threw it home for the force. So no one scores there, and they still get an out. So there are 2 down here in the top of the second. And this brings up Gary Griffith, who struck out his first time at bat. And there's a ground ball up the middle, base hit. 1 run comes in. Here comes another. Center fielder picks it up and fires it into second. And on that base hit, 2-run score. And the runner goes to third base as Gary Griffith gets a single. So it is now 5-0 in favor of the Green All-Star team. Scoring on that play was Keith Crawford and Jaime Jones. And at third base is Jason Boris. This brings up Daniel Thomas, who hit a monstrous double to center field his first time up, as he takes strike 1 down the middle. No balls, 1 strike. And on that pitch, stealing second base easily, is Gary Griffith. So runners are at second and third with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And that is the second strike to Daniel Thomas. No balls, 2 strikes. Great pitch there from Jason Wanstreet. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Oh, great location as he misses outside. Two balls, 2 strikes. When a pitcher is ahead of the count with 2 strikes, you don't want to give the batter anything he can get his hands on. And there's a pass ball by the catcher, but no harm done as the runner on third base quickly retreats. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 outs here in the top of the second. Here's the full count delivery. The payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. So Jason Wanstreet gets himself out of the jam, but not before giving up 2 runs. So at the end of 1.5 innings of play, it is the Poway Green All-Star team leading the Poway White All-Star team by a score of 5-0. Leading off from the bottom of the second inning for the Poway White All-Star team is Chris Webb, the cleanup hitter, and he fouls one left side into the stands. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Sarkozy, curveball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off again. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Turn the foul balls to the refreshment
That one fouled back about 10 rows in the stands. Sarkozy checking the signs from his catcher. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball in there, strike 3.
Please return the foul balls to the refreshment stand.
So Chris Webb is retired on strikes. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Jason Garrow, now the batter. First baseman tonight, number 25, Jason Garrow.
Now batting, Jason Garrow. Sarkozy from the windup. Fastball chopped right back to Sarkozy. He sets and fires the first baseman, Jaime Jones, and yes, gets him. Play goes 1-2-3, as that is the second out here in the bottom of the second. Poway White still looking for its first hit as they send Bob Remensperger to the plate.
Remensperger, the third baseman.
Swung on and missed, strike 1. Sarkozy blows it by him. The 0-1 delivery. And Bob takes that one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just a bit outside. Good pitch there, but it is now a 2 balls, 1 strike.
It was a screwdriver.
Here's the 2-1 count. Fastball swung on and fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That evens it up. Sarkozy looks to his catcher. TJ Cruel for the sign. 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that does it for the Poway White All-Star team in the bottom of the second, as Bob Remensperger strikes out. So, at the end of 2 complete innings, it is Poway Green All-Star team leading the Poway White All-Star team by a score of 5-0.
White, no runs, no hits.
Well, in the top of the 3rd inning is TJ Cruel leading things off for the Poway Green. He takes a curveball in there for strike 1. TJ is first time up. Reached base by way of error. Here's the 0-1 delivery, and there's a high fly ball into left field. And under it and catching it is the left fielder, John Pearson, who makes the first out here in the top of the 3rd. Brian Shear up as he hits a ground ball that gets through the left side for a base hit on the first pitch from Jason Wanstreet.
That brings Larry Sarkozy to the plate.
Brian Shear is first time up, grounded out to the shortstop, and he manages to poke that one through the hole. So with 1 down in the top of the 3rd, the green team has a runner on first base. This brings up the 9-hitter and the pitcher, Larry Sarkozy. Larry struck out his first time up. And there's a move back to first, and safe is the call. Well, the sky is completely dark here, so the players will have no problem with their vision between the sun and the lights. Sometimes when the sun sets and the lights are on, it makes it real hard to see the ball. 5-0 the score, and there's a pickoff. as the pitcher, Jason Wanstreet, picks off Brian Shearer, who was thinking of something else on that play. I don't know what, but he is picked clean.
2 gone.
And that is the second out here in the top of the third. Great move there by Jason Wanstreet. He does have a nice quick move for a righty. And here's the pitch to Sarkozy. And there's a high fly ball in the right field, and under it is the right fielder, Scott Chesvold, and he makes the third out here. So at the end of 2.5 innings of play, it is the Poway Green leading the Poway White by a score of 5-0.
Poway Green comes up with no runs on 1 base hit.
Well, John Pearson leads things off for the Poway White team in the bottom of the third, and he swings and misses. This is John's first plate appearance. Poway White still looking for a hit here. Curveball, low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sarkozy capable of throwing some pretty good heat, and he has that curveball to mix it in. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There are some players camped out behind the left field fence in hopes of catching that home run ball tonight. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball. Just a bit inside. That evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just a bit high. The count is now full. John Pearson trying to get on base for his team. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the corner. Great pitch from Larry Sarkozy.
That brings the number 8 hitter, Scott Chesvold, the right fielder. Scott Chesvold.
Scott Chesvold now batting. Scott is the 8 hitter in this lineup. The pitch from Larry, high and inside. A little chin music there from Larry Sarkozy. Scotty Chesvold enjoys playing basketball in the offseason. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And there's a ball to Jaime Jones, who bobbles it, but beats out the runner, Scott Chesvold, to the bag as he wins that foot race.
2 down.
So that is the second out here in the bottom of the third.
Jason Wanstreet, the pitcher.
So Jason Wanstreet steps up in the 9 position. Pitched a great inning last inning, picking off a runner. And he takes that one down the middle for strike 1. Great pitch from Larry Sarkozy. The 0-1 pitch, curveball in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, this is the Pony League, and most of these kids are 14 years old, as that one is fouled back. And this is when baseball really starts to get serious. They use the same rules in this league as the major leagues, except for they play 7 innings instead of 9. In this league, you can steal, balk, you can do anything you want. And there is a fastball right down the middle for strike 3. And Larry Sarkozy retires the side once again in order, as he has gone through 9 straight batters in 3 innings. So at the end of 3 complete innings of play, it is the Poway Green leading the Poway White by a score of 5-0.
For Poway White in the home half of number 3, no runs, no hits. 3 inning totals. Poway Green, 5 runs.
Well, we have a new pitcher for the Poway White All-Star team. His name is Jeremy Kurth, the lefty.
Charlie Hoffman.
Well, Charlie Hoffman leads things off here for the green team in the bottom. We're in the top of the 4th, and he promptly pops out to the second baseman. And that play made by Aaron Marks for the Poway White All-Star team. So 1 pitch and 1 out. This brings up Keith Crawford. Keith, 2 for 2 in the ballgame with a single and a double. And he has scored both times. Doing an effective job here for the Poway Green All-Star team in tonight's game. That pitch a little high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Just a little
Here's the 1-0 delivery. There's a high drive into left field. Under at the left fielder, and that is the second out. That play made by John Pearson. Here's Jaime Jones, who singled in his first at-bat and wasn't intentionally walked, and he swings at a curveball in the dirt for strike 1.
It's an all-star group.
Here's the 0-1 delivery, and that's a foul ball off the left side. Great effort by a fan out there. So no balls and 2 strikes. Lefty versus lefty situation here. Let's see how Jaime can handle it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a foul ball left side again. Jaime just a little late on that. Well, even though Jaime Jones is known for his power, he will have to choke up a little to try and make contact here. He doesn't want to go down swinging. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a high pop fly into foul territory. Under is the third baseman. And beautiful catch. Great play by Bob Remensperger as he sends Jaime Jones down. And that is the end of the first half of the 4th inning here. So at the end of 3.5 innings of play, it is Poway Green 5, Poway White nothing.
Forget about all the wonderful things you can purchase here tonight.
Into center field, Chad Mangus. Out in right, Matt White. And on the mound, Brad Titchington, new pitcher for the Poway Green All-Star team as he blows one by the first batter. Aaron Marks, who struck out his first time up. He is the leadoff batter for the Poway White All-Star team. Bottom of the 4th inning here. Brad Titchington on the mound. 1 strike delivery to Aaron Marks. High fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, Brad has an older brother named Scott, who I've played with over the years. He will be a senior next year at Poway High. Brad will be a sophomore. Scott pitched varsity for Poway his sophomore year, and that one is high and inside. More chin music from the Poway Green team. Scott is a lefty, though. While Brad is on the mound as a righty. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Fastball. High and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Brad checks the signs from the catcher, TJ Cruel, and here's the fastball in there, strike 2. So Titterington evens the count, or brings the count up to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if he can get out of it. The payoff pitch, fastball swung on and fouled off. Good piece of hitting there by Aaron Marks. In a 3-2 situation, a batter is usually looking for something right down the middle, as a pitcher does not want to draw a walk. And Brad gives up the walk there to Aaron Marks. Great at bat for Aaron. So that is the Poway White team's first runner on base. And this brings up Michael Butler.
Mike Butler down to the plate. 1 on, nobody out.
Marks with the lead, and there's a foul ball. 1 strike to Butler. Brad checks the runner at first. And there's a pickoff back. In there safely is Aaron Marks. Here's the 1-strike delivery, a pickoff move back, and in there is Aaron again. Brad with a pretty quick move. The 0-1 pitch, curveball, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. A great change of pace there for Brad as he throws in that little slurve. Aaron Marks takes his lead. Brad checks him at first, and he steps off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball in there. Strike 3. Brad Titterton sits that batter down. Michael Butler. And this brings up the 3 batter, Andy Morales.
Second time. 1 out.
Andy grounded to the shortstop his first time up. 1 down here, bottom of the 4th inning. Runner on first base. Green on top of White, 5-0. There's a pickoff play, and diving back just under the tag is Aaron Marks. Some of the crowd a little disappointed with that call. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside. Aaron looks at the third base coach for a possible sign here as Brad checks his lead. And he steps in there. There's another pickoff attempt. Nothing happening. The final of this tournament will be on Saturday as Andy swings and misses at that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Both of these teams, these Poway teams, have a record of 2-0 going into tonight's ball game in the tournament. Brad working on a 1-1 delivery to Andy Morales. Aaron Marks taking his lead. And Andy hits a fly ball into shallow center, and under it is a center fielder, Jason Boris. And that is 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th.
2 gone. Chris Webb, the batter.
Aaron Marks retreats to first base, and this brings up Chris Webb. Chris looking for his first hit of the game. Brad Titterton from the set fastball fouled off. Looked like Chris Webb was a little off balance on that swing. He's weighed a little back. Well, Brad Titcherton showing some good heat as he pitched for the freshman team this year at Poway. And there's a nice slider. No balls, 2 strikes. Brad doing a good job of keeping the batters off balance, keeping them guessing. Mixing in that pitch to his arsenal. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, swung on and missed, strike 3. Great pitching there by Brad Titcherton. So at the end of 4 complete innings of play here in this All-Star game, Poway Green leads Poway White 5-0. Well, in the top of the 5th, Chad Mangus leads things off for the Poway Green. This is his first at-bat as he came in the bottom of the 4th as the new center fielder, and he takes that one high. 1 ball, no strikes. That one outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Jeremy Kurth on the mound, the little lefty. And that one's popped up towards our way. Here's the crowd rush. Oh, in the trees behind our booth. A close one there. I think if you retrieve a foul ball, you get a little reward by means of candy bar or something. Here's the 2-1 delivery. And there's a chopper up the middle, base hit for Chad Mangus. So Chad leads things off in the top of the 5th for the green team. Matt White now up.
Came also in the bottom of the 4th inning in right field.
Matt, the new right fielder for the Poway Green team.
Please bring the balls back to the refreshment stand for your free drink.
That one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Jeremy checks the runner first, delivers home. Oh, hit batter. But I don't think he is hurt. So Matt White's first at bat, he gets hit in the head. But no harm is done as they are wearing their heavy-duty protective helmets.
Daniel Thomas out of the plate for Poway Green.
So with no down in the top of the 5th.
Defensively for Poway White. Masterson is out now in center field. Lucas
Runners at first and second.
Third. Higgins is in left field. And John Pearson has moved to play shortstop.
Kurth with the pitch. A little high, 1 ball, no strikes. This is Daniel Thomas batting. Daniel hit a double and struck out in his 2 at-bats tonight. There's a fastball swung on and missed, strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Great pitch from Jeremy Kurth. No down here in the top of the 5th. Daniel Thomas up there trying to advance his runners. High and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chad Mangus on second base. Matt White on first. Good location, but just a little low. Full count now. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Well, a quiet night here in Poway. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that is a balk, folks. Runners are automatically awarded a base as Chad Mingus is on third, Matt White on second. Here's the 3-2 pitch. In there, strike three. Great pitch there by Jeremy Kurth as he finds the inside part of the dish. So that is one out here in the top of the fifth with runners on second and third.
One out, TJ Cruel, the batter.
This brings up TJ Cruel. TJ in this game has reached base by way of error and flied out to left. And there's a pop fly to the shortstop, and that is the second out here. As number 8, John Pearson, makes the play. Pearson in from left field. The new shortstop now for the white team.
2 out, Brian Shear, the batter.
So 2 down here in the top of the fifth. This brings up Brian Shearer. Brian does not want to strand his fellow teammates on second and third. Brian is 1 for 2 in this ball game. That one in there, strike one. Good spot at the knees. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Strike 2. So Jeremy Kurth has his victim fishing for the ball, and he has an 0-2 count to work with. Did he go? And that's a pass ball coming home, and sliding in there safe is Chad Mangus. So that will be ruled as a pass ball by the catcher. And the batter did not swing, so it is a 1-2 count. Runner on third base. Green team up 6-0. Jeremy Kurth looking for a sign. Digs in from the windup. There's a fastball, bounder to the third baseman. Picked up and thrown to first for the third out. Good play. Play goes 5-3. That play made by Bob Remensperger. So at the end of 4.5 innings of play, it is the Poway Green leading the Poway White 6-0. Well, new first baseman, catcher TJ Cruel moves to first base for the Poway Green. Catcher for the Green team, David Cunningham. So the bottom of the fifth inning, Jason Garrow starts things off, and he hits a deep drive into left field. Under it, the left fielder, Charlie Hoffman, makes that play. So 1 pitch, 1 down. This brings up Michael Higgins, the new left fielder for the white team. And there's a line drive to the first baseman, TJ Cruel, and he puts that one away. So 2 pitches, 2 down. Brad Titchenen working efficiently here in the bottom of the 5th. This brings up John Pearson, who struck out his first at bat. Brad from the windup, fastball high and inside. The 1-ball delivery. Same spot, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch from Brad. High again, 3 balls, no strikes. A lot of the players from both these teams played freshman ball either at Poway or at RB High. Here's the 3-0 delivery in there, strike 1. John Pearson taking all the way on that one. He should get a fat pitch right here. Let's see what happens. Oh, high, 4 balls, and that is a walk to John Pearson. And this is John represents the second runner on base the white team has had all night. Let's see if he can come all the way around and score. Poway White needs to do something desperately here as they are down by 6 runs.
Now to the plate, Scott Chesvold.
Scott Chesvold up. Pickoff move in there safely is John Pearson. Fouled straight back. Here's the strike delivery. John Pearson with a small lead. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 the count. Brad throwing some smoke up there tonight. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. And Brad promptly retires the side here, despite 1 walk. So, at the end of 5 complete innings of play, it is the Poway Green All-Star team in front of the Poway White All-Star team by a score of 6-0.
Came into the game as our
New third baseman for the Poway White All-Star team, Jared Lucas.
first time. Brad Titchington.
This brings up Brad Titcherton to lead things off for the Poway Green in the 6th inning. And he takes high, ball 1. Jeremy Kerr still on the mound for Poway White. From the windup, there's a fastball in there. Strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Brad going down to first as fast as he can, but he is out on the throw. Good play by the catcher.
1 out, Charlie
Chris
Hoffman.
Webb.
4th time up. Tonight's game for Charlie.
Charlie Hoffman batting. Charlie, 1 for 3 in this ball game. Here's the pitch to Charlie. High. 1 ball, no strikes. Jeremy Kurth on the windup. Here's the lefty's delivery. Just a bit high again. 2 balls, no strikes. In there, strike 1. Good pitch from Jeremy. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Strike 2.
Round 270. Anybody want to buy some tickets?
2 balls, 2 strikes to Charlie Hoffman.
Which other color do you want?
Here's the delivery from Jeremy, and there's a line drive up the middle, base hit.
No, we're not done for the mic.
Great hit there from Charlie Hoffman as he collects his 2nd hit of the ball game. He is 2 for 4. And with 1 away, he leads things off here for the Poway Green team in the top of the 6th.
When we get up there, we'll do that.
This brings up Keith Crawford. That one just a bit high. Keith Crawford in this game is 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Charlie takes his lead. That ball past the catcher and easily to second is Charlie Hoffman. So Charlie moves into scoring position on that play. Keith Crawford trying to hit him in, add some insurance runs. Here's the pitch to Keith. Another little high again. Here's the 3-0 count. Taking all the way is Keith Crawford, and he takes a strike. 3-1. He's going to have a hitter's count right here. Let's see what happens. And there's a line drive into right field. Oh, great play by the right fielder. And can he double up the runner? No, he is safe. Beautiful play by right fielder Scott Chesvold as he makes a over the head catch on the run.
Right field by Scott Chesvold. Cunningham.
Scott Chesvold, the right fielder for the Poway White team, may have had the play of the day on that catch. This brings up David Cunningham. Strike 1 to David. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. That ball gets past the catcher and easily to third base is Charlie Hoffman. So with 2 down here, Poway Green trying to add another run, and they could right here, and here's the throw home, and they will get the run. That throw by the catcher a little offline. Charlie Hoffman gets a wake-up call as that one hits him in the head. So 7-0. Poway Green leads. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to David Cunningham. And there's a foul, our side. Whoa! Brushes our booth there. The 1-2 delivery, strike 3. Great pitch from Jeremy Kurth as he retires David Cunningham. So at the end of 5.5 innings of play, it is Poway Green with a lead of 7-0 over the Poway White All-Star team.
It's going to be our first drawing.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Jeremy Kurth leads things off. Brad Titchern is still on the mound. Misses a little outside there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Jeremy Kurth is our batter.
Jeremy doing a good job of pitching for the Poway White. And he reaches out and pops that one up. And third baseman grabs that one for the first out.
Aaron Marks. Okay, this is a yellow ticket.
That play made by Daniel Thomas.
040 274-040. Batter.
This brings up Aaron Marks, the leadoff batter. Ooh, almost gets hit there.
73884.
Here's the pitch to Aaron. Strike on the inside corner.
73884 for that hour in the batter's box. Yellow ticket, 273884.
Brad Titcherton evens things up with that strike there. The count is now 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, a little outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 count. There's a ground ball to the first baseman. Picked up and made by T.J. Cruel. He makes that one unassisted. And there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Well, new batter, Robert Masterson. Masterson into the game for the first time. And he lines one right to the second baseman. Great play. And the play goes 4-3. That play made by Keith Crawford. So that retires the side here. And after 6 full innings of play, it is Poway Green 7, Poway White nothing. Well, we go to the top of the 7th. New third baseman for the Poway White, Robert Masterson. And a new pitcher as well, Andy Morales, who started the game off at shortstop. And Andy's first pitch is a pop fly deep, but foul towards left.
Second time to the plate for Chad.
Chad Mangus, the batter.
Let's see, Robert Masterson is now at third base for Poway White. Andy Morales on the mound, pitcher. Jeremy Kurth out in center field.
Jeremy Kurth, who was pitching last inning for the white team, moves to center field as Chad swings and misses. Chad is facing a 0-2 deficit here. Let's see what Andy throws him. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And he is officially struck out now as he goes fishing after one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher there as he kept that one in front of him. And there's 1 out here in the top of the 7th. This brings up Matt White.
Matt White, the batter.
Matt was hit by a pitch in his first at bat and is almost hit there. 1 ball, no strike. Just a little outside. 2 balls. There's a ground ball. Great play by the shortstop. Can he get him? No, he can't. As Matt White beats that out, throw gets by the first baseman. But a great effort there from number 8, John Pearson, at the shortstop position. John went to his backside and dug that one out in the hole.
Daniel Thomas, now the batter.
Here's the pitch. A little low. Daniel Thomas steps in the box. He has himself a 1-0 count. Andy Morales checks the runner at first. Just a bit high. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Well, Poway White can't afford to give up any runs here, as there is a base hit to center field, and the runners will just advance 1 base, and that is a base hit for Daniel Thomas. That is the second hit of the ball game. Runners at first and second. This brings up TJ Cruel. Cruel looking for his first hit of the ball game, has flied out a couple times. Takes that one high. 1 ball, no strikes. Matt White standing on second base for the green team. Daniel Thomas on first. And there's a grounder towards the second baseman. They get 1. And they get 2. Double play. Beautiful play. The play goes 4 to 6 to 3.
Nice double play.
So at the end of 6.5 innings, it is the Poway Green on top by a score of 7-0 over the Poway White All-Star team. New pitcher for the Poway Green, Craig Markley.
Andy Morales.
Well, Andy Morales leads things off for the White in the bottom of the 7th inning. White needs to come up with 7 runs to at least tie this game, and they are down to their last 3 outs here. Time is running out. Craig Markley, the pitcher for the green team, was the freshman quarterback for Poway this year on the football team. He also played JV soccer and enjoyed a season of freshman baseball. And he throws it a little low there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Craig checks the signs from the windup. In there, strike 2. There's a pop-up in the infield. Calling for it is a shortstop, and he makes the play. That play made by number 7, Brian Shear.
Chris Webb now the batter with 1 out.
It's Poway White down to their last 2 outs. Chris Webb, the batter, as he takes that one high. 1 ball, no strikes. A little low, 2 balls, no strikes. Uh-oh. I have just discovered by reviewing the scorebook that the Poway Green team is pitching a combined no-hitter in tonight's ballgame.
Go for it.
Here's the pitch to Chris Webb. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, that one just a bit fouled.
Yeah, what else is still in my trunk?
A good play by the catcher there, but the ball was ruled foul. Usually with if the batter fouls one off and straight back into the catcher's glove, they will rule that a strike. But it happened to hit the dirt first. And there's strike 3. Let's see if... Oh, and there's an error by the catcher. That play will go E2. And he is on first base by means of strikeout and error. So it has been apparent tonight that the catchers have been having trouble holding on to the ball.
Jason Garrow now the batter.
And this brings up Jason Garrow. So the Poway White team, with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, still has hope with a runner at first base. Let's see if Jason Garrow can break up the no-no here. And he swings and misses. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Markley. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Poway White, 1 strike away from being down to their last out. Let's see if they can keep it alive. This could be the greatest comeback in Pony history. Oh, and there's a ball. Oh! Gets through the hole. Runner at first and second. Is that a hit? I don't know.
Oh, I got a glove on it.
Oh, and they rule that a base hit. So Jason Garrow breaks up the no-hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Mike Higgins the batter.
So a bit of excitement here in this ball game in the bottom of the 7th. This brings up Mike Higgins. Runners at first and second, 1 down, bottom of the 7th, down by 7 runs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Don't forget to stop after the game and take a look at those action photos.
0-1 the count.
Great shots still up on the board.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Mike Higgins. Markley checks the signs, fires, and there's a infield fly. Oh! Can they double him up, Markley? No! Great hustle there by
Good play, first baseman.
Craig Markley. As Mike Higgins pops up to the pitcher, and Jason Garrow jumped off the bag too far, and in the same motion, Craig Markley ran towards first to try to tag him out by means of force out, but a diving Garrow was safe into the bag. John Pearson comes up. Chris Webb on second base. Jason Garrow on first. There's a pitch in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. The Poway White All-Star team is down to their last out. John Pearson has walked in this ballgame. Markley checks the runner at second. Fires just a bit inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Markley, inside again. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Poway White All-Star team on its feet, trying desperately to get a rally going, and John Pearson is up there. Strike 2, 2-2. The crowd a little dead for some reason. So 2-2 the count. Tension mounts here in the bottom of the 7th. Let's see what happens. Here is the big payoff pitch. Could be the pitch of the game. Oh, just a little inside. Full count. Now the crowd starts to get into it. Will the game end here or will it continue? I don't know. Let's find out. Markley checks his sign from the catcher, Cunningham. Pearson in the box. Here's the payoff pitch.
He didn't
Dead
move.
ball. Let's see what happens.
Foul ball. Not with a bat.
That is a foul ball, folks. 3-2 still. John Pearson given new life here. Let's see what happens here. This could be a memory for him to remember always. There's a ground ball left side. Picked up by, oh, bubbled by the shortstop. Everyone is safe. Oh my God. Poway White has the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th. And with a big blast here, they will only be down by 3 runs. Do you believe in miracles?
2 out and the bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th. Scott Chesvold, the batter.
This brings up Scotty Chesvold.
We want Hyman.
Scott looking for his first of the game. Oh, and there's a ground ball. First base side. Can they? Here it is. Oh, and that's the ball game, folks, as the play goes 4-1. And that is the ball game.
Green, 7. Poway White, nothing.
The Poway Green All-Star team defeats the Poway White All-Star team by a score of 7-0. For George Langevin Productions, I'm Russ Clark.
He's got a glove on.
Thanks for enjoying this ball game with us. We will be right back with some interviews.
Here's our Saturday. Poway White.
Hi, I'm sitting here with star player for the Green All-Star team, Jaime Jones. Well, Jaime, you went 1 for 3 tonight. What was your thoughts on the game?
I didn't really have any thoughts.
Well, no thoughts from Jaime. Well, Jaime, you pitched a no-hitter the other day, I heard. How was that game going?
Fine.
Did you guys know you had a combined no-hitter tonight until the last inning?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Well, Jaime, you've been on a lot of good All-Star teams. Where do you think this one's headed?
Fallbrook for our next tournament. That's about it.
That's about it? You don't think they have the chemistry to, like, go farther?
Maybe if we're lucky.
So if you guys win Fallbrook, where are you going to go after?
I don't know.
Well, Jaime, your brother is doing good for the Red Sox right now in Winter Haven. How do you feel about him being drafted? And how does that affect what you're going to be doing in the future?
Besides me beating him to the pros, and he sucks. And that's about it.
Be given any autographs out yet, or what?
No.
Okay, well, Jaime, it was nice talking to you tonight, and good luck Saturday, and good luck to your future. Thanks. Hi, I'm sitting here with Jason Boris. Jason, when you're not playing baseball, what do you do? What other sports do you play?
Mainly basketball and baseball, that's about it.
Okay, and when you're not playing sports at all, when you're at home, what do you do for fun?
I don't know.
All right, well,
I'm not normally at home a lot.
what do you do for fun, like recreational activities? Like, do you go
Baseball,
skiing or anything?
Skiing, baseball, basketball, that's it.
Well, Jason, like, what were your thoughts on tonight's ball game?
We won. Oh well.
Well, tell me about that. There were 2 All-Star teams. What's the difference between the green team and the white team? What was that?
Green team's good and the white team's not.
Now, I've played for the Poway All-Star teams before, but why did they make 2 teams? I don't understand that.
Because the league had too many teams, so the other leagues thought it was unfair, so they split us up.
Okay, Jason, like, all right, you're a good baseball player. Do you have any idea of what you want to do in the future?
Play baseball.
Okay, great. And what major league team would you most like to play for?
Toronto,
Why Toronto?
because I want to play in the Skydome.
Answer. Well, you played a good game. Thanks a lot. I'm sitting here with Craig Markley. Craig, you were the third pitcher into tonight's ball game, and you pitched real great. You guys must have a great staff. What's your thoughts on the pitching, and how far do you think you guys can go?
Well, we lost one pitcher tonight. He decided he didn't want to play anymore, so now we're down to 4 pitchers. But I don't know. It depends on our hitting and everything else. I don't know how far we'll go.
What other sports besides baseball do you play? I noticed you played football, or?
Yeah, I play football and soccer.
You were the QB for the freshman team. Are you going to quarterback next year for JV or what?
No, I'm not going to play football anymore.
When you're at home and you're not playing sports or anything, what do you do for fun, or like what recreational activities do you do?
Nothing really.
Nothing at all? Your thoughts on Saturday's game?
I think we should be playing Mira Mesa, which we already beat, so I don't know. Should be a pretty good game.
Okay, and do you have any idea of what you want to do in the future? Okay, well, good luck next Saturday and good luck next year. I'm sitting here with Charlie Hoffman. Charlie, you're the leadoff batter. Why did they put you there?
Because I get on base a lot. I
All right.
on the ground. I hit base hits.
What was your season average?
I don't know. We didn't keep track.
Okay, Charlie, what other sports do you play?
Soccer, baseball, volleyball, and golf.
Golf, that's a good sport. Were you in high school this year or what?
No, I'm going into high school this year.
Well, when you're not playing sports or anything, what do you do for fun?
I like going skiing and like going to the beach.
What's your favorite ski resort and why?
Mammoth, because it usually has a lot of snow and it has a lot of hard runs.
Yeah, man, that's a good choice. I love going there. What's your favorite run there?
I like what's it called? Cornice.
Yeah, the Cornice Bowl at the top. That's great.
I like that.
And like, are you a beginning skier, or do you like pull tricks off of jumps and stuff? Or?
I'm not an expert, but I'm intermediate expert.
Do you love skiing moguls?
Yeah.
That's definitely fun. You gonna go on vacation this summer?
I'm not sure.
If you go, where do you think you're gonna go?
I don't know. I don't think we already went to Yosemite. I think that's all we're probably gonna go.
Okay, great. So like, what are you thinking about of going to high school next year? Are you nervous, or what's your feelings on high school?
I'm not nervous at all. I don't think anything will happen.
What school are you going to?
Poway.
Now you say you like golf, but you're also a great baseball player. What is it gonna be next year, golf or baseball? Because they're at the same season.
I haven't made the decision yet.
What's the best score you've shot in golf, and what course?
71 up Balboa.
Oh, are you in junior golf, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. I remember that. Quickly, what are your thoughts on Saturday's game, and what do you hope to do in the future?
I think we're gonna play Mira Mesa and beat them.
I don't know. Have you thought about what you're gonna do when you grow up? What do you think you're gonna do?
I haven't really thought about it.
Okay, well, good luck Saturday, and good luck next year. Thanks a lot. I'm sitting here with TJ Krull. TJ was a starting catcher. What are your thoughts on catching?
It's pretty cool.
What's the best thing about the catcher position? Because, I mean, you're crouched, and don't you get tired, or what's the best thing you like about it?
You get to touch the ball more in other positions.
Well, when you're not playing baseball, what other sports do you play?
Football, and I like to mud wrestle sometimes.
Mud wrestle. What's the best? What do you like about that?
The mud.
Great. Do you take baths a lot, or?
Do I what?
Oh, forget it. Well, TJ, when you're at home, what do you do for fun besides playing sports?
I like video games.
And what's your favorite?
I don't really have one.
And what's fun about playing video games? Why that?
It improves your hand-eye coordination.
Oh, that's a good answer. The best I've heard about video games. We all know hand-eye coordination is important to baseball. What are your thoughts on Saturday's game, and what do you think about this All-Star team? Do you think you guys have it to go all the way, or what?
Yeah, I think we're gonna kill Mira Mesa if we play him, and yeah, we have a lot of talent on the team.
Yeah, you guys are definitely stacked. Well, TJ, have you gone on vacation yet this summer?
No.
Are you going to?
No.
What do you think you're going to be doing in the future?
Playing baseball.
And for what team and why?
The Astros. The Indians, because if I do bad, then I'll just blend in.
That's a great answer, too. Who is your favorite baseball player, by the way?
Probably either Fred McGriff or Eric Davis.
Okay, are you going to be a freshman next year?
Yeah.
What school?
Poway High.
What are your thoughts of freshmanhood?
I don't know. It's gonna be a lot different, I guess.
Well, good luck next year, and definitely good luck this weekend.
All right.
Thanks. Hi, what's your name?
Daniel Thomas,
Daniel Thomas. What position do you play tonight?
third.
Okay, Daniel. When you're not playing baseball, what do you do? What other sports do you play?
Football, basketball, baseball.
What do you do at home for fun?
Watch Brady Bunch reruns.
Good answer. Who's your favorite character on Brady Bunch?
Mike.
Mike, why?
Like the Sideburns.
What's your favorite Brady Bunch episode?
I don't have one. I enjoy.
How about the one where they go to Hawaii or the Grand Canyon?
No, you can read the plot. The plot's pretty easy.
What else do you do at home for fun?
Not much.
You gonna be a freshman next year?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on going to high school?
It'd be a little different, but not much. From junior high.
What do you think is gonna be the best part about it?
Baseball.
Besides baseball, you gonna try out for next year?
Probably basketball and football.
Okay, so hopefully a three-sport guy. What are your thoughts on Saturday's game?
If we play to our full potential, we have a good chance of beating whoever.
You guys are definitely stacked, and you could go all the way. So have you gone on, it's summertime. Have you gone on vacation anywhere?
No,
You going to?
I'm not sure. It depends on baseball.
Where do you think you could be going?
I don't know.
What about your future? What do you think you're going to be doing when you grow up?
Playing baseball.
What team and why?
I don't care. Anything.
Okay, who's your favorite baseball player?
Roger Clemens and Will Clark.
Why them?
They're dominant.
Good answer. And, well, I wish you good luck this weekend. Hope you do well, and good luck next year.
All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot. Hi, I'm sitting here with Gary Griffith. What was your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I thought we played good, and the other team wasn't very good.
Okay, so far in this tournament, what has been the strong points of this team?
The no-hitters between Jaime, Larry, Craig, and Brad.
You guys have shown you guys have a great offense to go along with that great pitching.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Saturday's game and the Fallbrook tournament if you win Saturday?
Well, I think we'll win Saturday because they're not very good either. And then we go to Fallbrook, nobody can beat us.
Why is that?
We're the best.
Answer. Well, when you're not playing baseball, what other sports do you play?
I play basketball, and I'm going to play football in high school next year.
What are your thoughts on high school?
Don't have any.
Okay. Don't you have a brother named Brett, don't you?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you did. Sorry. Where are you going to go this summer if you go anywhere?
Probably Fallbrook.
Great vacation spot there. Well, now we look forward to your future. What do you think you're going to be doing?
I'm going to become a football player.
What position?
Well, I'll just be the whole team.
Oh, the whole team. Okay. I wish you good luck to that, and I wish you good luck this weekend and next year. Thanks a lot.
Okay. My name and everything?
Hi, what was your name?
David Cunningham.
Hey, Dave, you went to Poway, didn't you?
I'm going to Poway High School right now. I'll be a sophomore next year.
You played freshman ball, didn't you?
I got cut from the team.
Oh, really? It seems like you have a great arm, though, as a catcher when you were in there. Well, Dave, what other sports besides baseball do you play?
Football and I wrestle.
You gonna make varsity wrestling next year?
Maybe not next year, but junior, senior year maybe.
Okay, what's your favorite sport and why?
Baseball. I don't know, I think it's most competitive. And it's more of a team sport. Or if some guy or if something goes wrong, you know, he's blaming another guy.
That's a good response. Well, when you're at home not playing sports, what do you do? Or what do you do recreationally or for fun or anything?
Not that much. I go to the beach a lot. I got summer school right now, so really I can't do much. So that's about it right now.
Okay, what are your thoughts on this All-Star team?
I think the strong points are our pitching. The sticks are starting to come around. Mine isn't. I mean, I'm 1 for 5 in the last 2 games. So, but all the other guys are hitting. You know, like the 8, 9, or the 7, 8, 9 hitters are hitting just like the 1, 2, 3 hitters, and the pitching's really coming along. We've had 2 no-hitters in 3 games, so it's mostly our pitching and our hitting. Our defense has to come around a little bit, but that's about it.
Next year, are you gonna play baseball or what?
I'm going to try it for the team again. There's different coaches, so I might have a better chance.
I wish the best of luck to you.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks. Hi, I'm here with the Ben & Jerry's cart man, Stu Hanslick. Stu, what was your viewpoint on the game tonight?
Well, I thought the teams were doing pretty good. That no-hitter was great, but it was kind of cheesy at the end when all the errors happened. That one that hit to the shortstop, I don't know if that was considered an error, but it was close enough to be an error, so the pitchers did a real good job.
Oh, good answer, fan. What do you think was a highlight of tonight's game?
Watching Hyman. He's very good. He's a very good player. I enjoy watching him and his brother play, and hopefully Hyman will do as well as his brother Donnie.
Well, what do you think of those two? I can't believe that his brother gets drafted in the 6th round, and Jaime, at his age, is doing even better than Donnie was.
Well, that's unbelievable genetics in the family.
Okay, and
very good.
What is it like working the Ben & Jerry's cart?
Well, it's very interesting and boring, actually. You have to always have something to drink by your side, like a Pepsi or soda or something like that, or else it's like totally boring because nobody will come to you for 45 minutes or so. Lemonade's very good too.
The weirdest thing that's happened to you working that cart out here?
Working the cart? I found a bunch of little brats jumped on the cart, and they're trying to drive it around.
Okay, that's enough from our fan, Stu. Well, it was a great night for baseball tonight here at Poway Lake. We witnessed an exciting ball game between the Poway Green All-Star team and the Poway White All-Star team. Well, those teams had a record of 2-0 each, and the better team in the end prevailed. That was the Poway Green All-Star team beating the White team by a score of 7-0. I'm Russ Clark with George Langevin Productions. I enjoyed the game tonight, and I hope you did. Thanks a lot, and I hope to see you soon.
Yo, I told you, you can't touch this. Why you standing there, man? You can't touch this. Yo, sound the bell. School is in, sucker. You can't touch this. Give me a song or rhythm, making them sweat. That's what I'm giving them now. They know. You talk about the hammer, you talk about